Shalom, Alkims. Alright, so Brother Barak, come back here. Another one. Through the Spirit, power of Yahawashi. Alright, first and foremost, I'd like to give all praise and glory to the Father and the Son, Yahawashi. Okay, double on cells and apostles, work here, millstone, willing to talk about his truth and sincere salutation against the brother and pushing this word. Through truth and sincerity, risk and life, you're going to do so. Alright, again, I'm the Brother Barak, come back here. Another one to the Spirit, power of Yahawashi. Okay, back here another week, another day, another month, another year, another second, another minute, man. Out here to push this word through truth and sincerity, risk and life, you're going to do so. Alright. And today, through the Spirit, probably Yahawashi, man, we're just gonna go hop right into it. We're possibly gonna be going, mainly through the Spirit, okay? But ultimately, man, just give me 1 second. Yeah, we're just gonna be pretty much going through the Spirit for the most part and bouncing around, okay? But for the most part, man, I just wanted to basically go into, okay, corruption versus incorruption, man, okay? Because we're getting ready to inherit incorruption, man, immortality, okay? Everlastingness, man, okay? And what does that mean? That basically means that we're getting ready to receive this kingdom, man, okay? All right, we're getting ready to receive this kingdom. And, with that being said, it's a beautiful thing because, it's time for a change, man, okay? Out of this wicked-ass kingdom, man, okay? When we go into everything, all the prophecies, okay, all these breakdowns and all these videos, man, okay, everything is for a goal, man, right? To every race, man, every race got to finish, man. Every race has to finish, okay? So we're going to hop right into it, man, through the Spirit and power of Yahawashi. And we're probably going to be around this, bounce around in the Spirit, okay? But, through the Spirit, man, everything is edified the body, man. Okay? So come, we're gonna jump right into it. Alright, this is Jeremiah. We're gonna open up with Jeremiah chapter 10, and we're gonna go in verse 1. Alright? Alright, so for those of you, these people who want the kingdom here, man, we can't have the kingdom here, man. Okay, we couldn't, it would never be possible, man. Alright? Our enemies rule. Okay, and Jake has actually tried it multiple times. Okay? I believe it was Wall Street. Okay? And not even just here in America. Every time Jake tries to establish something great amongst Jake, okay, even if it's in a different country, or who's gonna come up, try to come up in there and give a say so. All right. So this is Jeremiah chapter 10 and verse 1. It says, "Hear ye the word of the Lord, speaketh not, speaketh unto you, O house of Israel." Verse 2. Thus is the Lord power. Learn not the way of the heathen, okay? And be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at them, right? And this is how we know, all these people, majority of these people, they're all freaking out, okay? And it's mainly the heathen, obviously, man, okay? You know why it's heathen? Because they're in power. They're used to their luxuries, okay? To some degree, Jake already knows, hey, man, this is this place is effed up for us. You know what I'm saying? This place is effed up for us. You know what I'm saying? We're working 3 jobs, all right? And now you start to see that turmoil slowly go, all right? Not even that turmoil, but that spirit, man. Okay, that spirit of doubt, that spirit of hopelessness, it starts to go on to Esau, man, okay? And that's why they're dismayed, because now they're starting to see the signs. They're starting to see the signs of World War III, right? They're starting to see the signs of, what is it called? The empire falling. They're starting to see the signs of all those luxuries that they used to have and that they established in this kingdom is slowly starting to separate out of their hands, okay? So that's what the Lord was talking about when they're being dismayed, okay? You start to see these Edomites all complaining, oh yeah, my job isn't enough to cover the food, the bills. You already see me, man. I be doing the videos, okay? To sit down. Oh, the grocery store prices rising up, okay? The car prices rising up. Everything is rising up in prices, man. I literally do those little articles, like those 10, 15-minute videos, okay? That's the reason why I do those videos, to give you guys insight or hindsight on what's going on in society, what's going on with these Edomites, okay? These are the signs that we know that this place is falling through inflation, okay? We know that the pricing, people losing their jobs, people going homeless, okay? Right? People having to choose in between which bill to pay, and then next month, having to deal with high interest rates, all these things, man, okay? That's signs that we're at the end. And there's no different from the time that was in Rome, the time that was in Egypt, They dealt with the same things. When the empire was close to falling, these are signs that your empire is falling, man. Okay? This is verse 3. For the custom of the people are vain. Okay? All your high holy days. Okay? What you guys hold dear to your life. Not to your life, but your soul. Okay? Your mind. Okay? Your lob. Okay? What these people hold dear. All these people care about is always working, man. Okay? And that's why y'all are always tired. That's why y'all are always, okay, feel like, you guys feel like a slave. Okay? I've done videos on that as well. The state of America. America thrives off of capitalism. And there's a small portion, a small group of people who benefit off of that. Okay? And then it creates a chain reaction of people trying to chase money or catch up to the people that's above them, man. Okay? That's what capitalism is. That's how America thrives. Okay? Through greed. Okay? For one cutteth down a tree in the forest and worketh the hand of the workman with the axe. Verse 4, and it's obviously, referring to a high holy day. Okay? But you get the gist of it, man. Because the high holy days of America are all based on something, man. Okay? Right? This is for they deck it with silver and gold. They fasten it with nails and hammers, that they may move not. Okay? They are upright as a palm tree, but speak not. Their must needs to be born, because they cannot go and are not afraid of them. For they cannot do evil, neither also is it in to do good. Okay? Alright, come on, so we're gonna keep pushing. This fucking hyena ass woman, man. Jake woman. Out of fucking order, man. Was yelling in public and shit, man. Alright, so we're gonna jump right into it now. We're gonna get Corinthians. Alright, always tripping about some shit. Over there fighting in the stores and shit. Alright, 1 Corinthians chapter 9. First Corinthians chapter 9 and verse 25. Alright. First Corinthians chapter 9 and verse 23. It says, and this I do for the gospel's sake. Okay? Which is what we do for the gospel's sake, because there's a goal bigger than us, man. Okay? Right? So for once in our life, okay, something's bigger. There's a program bigger than us. Alright? There's a program bigger than us. And what do I mean by that? Is that there's a goal at the end. Okay? There's a goal at the end, and there's a prize bigger than us. There's a goal bigger than us. We're fighting for something more than us, man. Okay? And this is why I always say, man, everything's for the gospel's sake. And that's what the Lord said too. Actually, let me see if I can find that precept real quick. Okay, because there's a precept for that as well. Alright? Can't do nothing against the word but for it. Okay? That's what the Lord also meant by that as well. Because, you have Esau and his little devices, which is on the left-hand side. His media, okay? His technology, his digital devices, all these things. Right, these mechanisms that he uses to try and strain the word a little bit, to strain its reach out to the people. But he can't do nothing for it, he can't do nothing against the word but for it, man. Okay, as the Lord has stated. Okay, right. Spare of me, trying to go. Right, 2 Corinthians. Chapter 13 and verse 7. Alright. It says, now I pray to Yahawah that ye do no evil, not that we should appear approved, but that we should do that which is honest, though we be made. Yeah. Now I pray that ye do no evil, nor that we should appear approved, but that ye should do that which is honest. Okay? Which the thing that we're doing honest is the truth, is the gospel. Okay? Because the Lord did say, keep truth to thy lips. Okay? So if you're a prophet or claim to be a prophet or you're in the truth, you got to push the gospel, man, because it's part of you being in the truth. Okay, that's part of you claiming that you know the truth and that you're for the truth, man. Okay, the sit downs, the coming out and teaching, all those things are a part of the ministry. It's part of the doctrine, man. Okay,